welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is David and this is David's Closet. Today's video is very special, as you saw by the thumbnail and the title. I went to the KATE SPADE collab at Target and spent way too much money because I blacked out while I was there. This video is in collaboration with Winnie Bee LV. I'm going to tag her video down below. At this exact moment, she's probably at her house filming her haul, because it's actually Saturday the 12th right now. And I edited and uploaded my video that was supposed to go live today. And then I went to the store, ended up buying some stuff, and I thought, you know what, I want to get this out. I asked Winnie if I could collab with her, and here we go. So after you watch this video, go watch Winnie's video. It'll be linked down below. Or if you're coming from her video, hello and welcome. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I don't know why you wouldn't already subscribe to Winnie Bee LV, because hello, she's Winnie Bee LV. But if you don't and you go to her video, do me a favor while you're there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. She's hilarious, epic, amazing, and I love her. So I looked at the collab online a couple of days ago when it all dropped, you know, where they basically sneak peeked it, I guess. And I will say there's nothing that I saw that I said, I absolutely have to have that. My life cannot go on if I don't have that. You know, my world will collapse. So I was kind of excited because I'm like, you know what? If I don't get anything, it's fine. There's a few pieces I thought, if I can grab it, that would be great. A few pieces I'm like, no, I don't want that. Well, I ended up buying way more. And ironically, the one piece that I wanted the most, I couldn't get. But I could have got it this morning online, and I'm kind of kicking myself now. But it's fine. It's meant to be. It's okay. Some of these items I did purchase as gifts for other people. And there's one item I don't know if I'm going to keep, so I may end up returning to Target, or I may end up trying to sell it myself. Not sure. I picked it up because it was close to the one I wanted, but not exactly. So I'm going to go through and just start showing you everything. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to say this. So this is a collab Target with KATE SPADE. So I do want to preface with, after seeing pretty much the entire collection, because we went to two separate stores, and between both stores, I almost saw it all. The quality of the items, and I'm going to speak specifically for the handbags and wallets and things of that nature, you can definitely tell this is not traditional KATE SPADE quality. This is definitely a, you know, less expensive manufactured item. But I do think that they are still very nice for the price point, because for the most part, nothing is over $50 as far as bags and accessories, things like that go. They do have a few like furniture type items, like a bar cart, things of that nature, and those are $100 plus. But majority of everything is under $45 actually. I think I only saw like 2 or 3 items that were $50. So you kind of get what you get as far as that goes. So as long as you have realistic expectations and you're not expecting a bag that came from KATE SPADE to be purchased at Target, I think you're okay. The first one I got, and this is the one that's close to the bag I wanted, but not exactly. And that is this little tweed style fabric bag. And it's called, well, it doesn't actually say what it's called. But here it is. I really wanted the one that was the KATE SPADE green color. So it's kind of like this green, and it has the white stripes. I really wanted that one, and I couldn't get it. But I will say, like I said, this is not a super high-end, super duper thick material. It's not thin either, but it's not KATE SPADE quality that you expect if you were to go to a store. So on the front here, of course, the tag is the collab, and the back here, this was $35, so a great deal for the bag. And then it does have a rubber KATE SPADE little logo here. It comes with a detachable strap, and this is one kind of giveaway that this is a, you know, made for retailer kind of item. There's no KATE SPADE stamping or branding. I don't have a ton of KATE SPADE bags, but if I recall, all of mine have like KATE SPADE stamped into the hardware. This does not, and this hardware is not heavy. It's not super high end, so keep that in mind. But $35, and it's still a KATE SPADE bag. It also has a little D-ring here for charms and fun little things. The bottom, it's the same piece of fabric, but there is stitching on either side, so there might be a little bit of support in there. And then the sides, and then the top. And I'm not going to take this apart yet because I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. But obviously the strap is detachable. And I'm sorry, my nose is all itchy because of allergies. So it does come with a little zipper pull that's really cute. And actually I just noticed this. On this side it's the Target logo. And then on this side it's the Spade logo. And that is actually pretty heavy. The rest of it feels pretty flimsy and cheap, but that is pretty hefty as far as the zipper pull. And then of course, it's just the reverse of the fabric in here. The zipper was pretty smooth. And then over here, it just has some tags. And they wanted to make sure they differentiate the Target for Kate Spade for Target. So that of course is stamped on there. And then made in China, 100% polyester. So I will say the bag has a little bit of structure, but nothing crazy. It's not super big. As you can see here, it's about the size of my hand. It's really cute. And as I'm looking at it, I think I probably will hold on to it. I may gift it to one of my nieces this year. We're done with spring birthdays. Today is actually my oldest niece's birthday. So I know she probably doesn't watch my videos, but if she does, happy birthday, Chloe. So anyway, this isn't her style, but my two littlest nieces, this might be something they like someday, or honestly for springtime, this would just be a really cute item for me. For $35, you can't really go wrong for something that's going to be more of a display piece, things of that nature. Now this is the only bag of this shape, size, and style that I found at the entire, at both stores in the entire section. They had the really big totes. They're huge and they were $50 and they were really good quality. They felt kind of similar to this, but just bigger and maybe a little more thicker material. They had a ton of those, so those must not be very popular, but this size was all gone. I saw this one sitting there and I grabbed it. It wasn't the color I wanted, but I thought, you know, maybe I will love it. And it's actually growing on me as I'm watching this. The reason originally I was kind of like, I don't know, is because I thought, well, I spent way too much money. Between both stores, I spent like $300 and some odd dollars somehow. My husband did too. So I thought, you know, if I return it, I can justify it. But here's this Coach Ergo bag I have. And as you can see, you know, it's not too far off. It's smaller, but not much smaller. It's my bag of the day, by the way. So yes, love. And this is in no order, by the way. I'm just pulling stuff out of these bags. I'll show you the tote bags that I have everything in. It was part of the collab too. So this one I didn't go for, and when I saw it online, I thought, I don't want that. And then I saw it in person, and I thought, you know what? I have to have it. So it's a Wicker strawberry, and the seeds are like these little faux pearls. And it has the top of the strawberry, the bottom of the strawberry. Again, it has the same clasps that the last bag had. No branding on there at all. So it's kind of a giveaway. This is more of a down line as far as that goes. And then it just has a simple piece of string and a more secured, larger pearl. And it opens up. It is lined in just a decent fabric. It's not super, again, thick, high-end fabric, but it's not bad either. And then inside, it's just a lined hole with one little slip pocket on the back. And you can kind of pull it out. And you can see the Kate Spade Target logo there if you want. Again, not a very large bag, but a really cute novelty piece. And definitely not great quality, I'm gonna be honest. This is literally secured by like some string. And you kind of have to maneuver it to get it to sit straight. You can see the string on the back too. It kind of blends in, but definitely not a super high-end novelty bag. I'll be honest, this is one that if I end up not keeping, I might get rid of this one because the quality is nothing compared to Bruce. And I'm not going to pull him out because he's packed away on my shelf right now. But Bruce is my Wicker alligator from Kate Spade, the boutique line. So this definitely is not the same quality, but I paid $45 for this. So if you think of it in that aspect, it is branded Kate Spade. It is Kate Spade. $45 is not bad. But I've seen similar ones on Amazon for like $15, $20, and they're probably the same quality. So this is one that I don't know if I am going to maybe want to hold on to for a long time. But I do love strawberry. It's my favorite fruit. So I thought it was cute. I did get these strawberry gummies. Again, I love strawberry, so I thought, why not? And I love this brand stuff from Target that they sell. So, now my husband also went, and he, bless his heart, loves novelty things and fun things. So he got the last Disco Heart crossbody bag. Now this thing is heavy, and I think it's like a plastic material, but I will say this feels pretty chunky, pretty good quality. It kind of has like a kiss lock function right there. And then when you open her up, it's magnetic, by the way. It's lined in this pink fabric, which contrasts really well. It does have kind of a gusset, though it is open at the bottom. So anything you have in here could still, well, actually I lied. It's not open at the bottom. The pouch is sewn shut. That's just underneath the pouch. But anyway, same thing. It has the Kate Spade little logo there, the Target logo. And it actually has a card holder on the front. So, and then it has a crossbody strap. It's a pretty chunky chain actually, and it has the same Target and Spade detailing on the chain. And this is pretty heavy, so, and it's a silver material, of course, to match the bag. He was really excited about it. He's not sure, of course, because he won't use it, but $45. This I feel like is probably justified. It's a nice novelty piece, and it's super cute and fun. So I'm glad he was able to pick that up. So I can't tell if it's metal or plastic on the outside, but maybe it's metal. But either way, it's really cute. Then he picked up, for $15, one of these little pouches. This was at the first store. So it's kind of like a coated canvas material, and then inside it's like a vinyl. And it's just a little envelope, slip pocket, nothing crazy in there. Little tag that says made in, and it probably has the logo. But I don't love the clasps on these. They're not super clicky, but it's just a magnetic little button. And here it is. It's really cute for $15. Again, maybe a little overpriced, but super cute. Now I love French fries, and there was a lot of French fry stuff on this collab. So I love Kate Spade and French fries, so I had to. But I picked up this bag charm, what was I saying? Bag charm, this is $10. It's just a French fry, and it has the traditional Kate Spade green color, which I love. So for $10, these are great, great buys. And then my husband picked up this one, and it says Lucky on it. So I thought that was really cute. Again, $10. Again, these are not traditional Kate Spade quality. These are just unbranded clasps, but they are very cute. And that is it from the big bag one. And here's this. We love tote bags in this house, so we picked up this one, and we also have the red one that you'll see in a bit. And actually, here's the red one. Boop. And these I think were $10 each. Yeah, which isn't bad for a huge tote bag. This was the second store haul that we went to. So not as much, luckily. Now, I was able to score, as you can see, several of these. The first one is mine. Now, unfortunately, you can tell in shipping, it had another one sitting on top of it because there is a dent in the shape of a spade logo. So there was another one sitting there, but this is the only piece in both Targets I found in this pattern. This is what I wanted that cloth bag in, but I did pick this up for myself. And again, the clasps are not perfect on these. They're a little bit loose, so I wouldn't put anything super crazy in here, but you know, to toss in a small bag if I was just doing something quick, running an errand, and I don't want to bring my whole wallet, this would be perfect. And this was $15. Again, I think these were a little steep, but they are fun. And then we picked up a couple of these at the second store too. One for myself, and then I picked up a couple for gifts. And it's the black polka dot pouch, same exact thing as the other ones. Super fun. I love these. Great size, you know, just pretty decent. Like I said, a little steep on the price, but it is what it is. My husband really wanted this. It's the chapstick lipstick holder. And he actually ended up finding it in two prints. I think one of these may be a gift for someone. I'm not sure exactly, but I know this is the one that he wanted. And these were also $10. So I feel like these actually are a really good deal. They were priced with the bag charms. And you just open her up. I can't get that out right now. It's really stuck down in there. But it has some foam padding, and it's just kind of a inexpensive fabric lining on the inside. My gosh, okay. These are very hard to get out. So if you buy one, be careful. But there you go. It just holds a little lipstick. Here's my Gucci lip balm that I don't like. Boop. So it fits in there with plenty of room to spare. And then you can zip it up and clip it to a bag, which I think is so cool. And then the zipper pull has the Target logo and the Spade logo, very small. Hardware has no logo. So that's really cool. And then of course, you got it in this color too. Like I said, I think this one might be a gift, but this one is lined in kind of a peach color. Picked up a few of these, but this is a waterproof playing card set, and these were only $5. So I picked one up for me because I think they're cool, and then I did pick up a couple for some gifts this year for people I know, birthdays and the holidays coming up. So I thought this would be a great little stocking stuffer. Because who doesn't love playing cards? And for $5 and they're Kate Spade, you can't really go wrong. So I did get these. And I got two of these. It is one for, two are for gifts. Let's just put it that way. Both of these are gifts. But it is a camera with a little gemstone in the Kate Spade green color. And then on the back, it just has Kate Spade with the Target. These are $10. I just thought they were really, really cute. And the two people I bought them for, I think will love them as well. And the last item, my husband picked out. I don't really know why. He's a silly goose. But it is a box of matches. And it is very, very cute as well. And this was $10. So we bought a couple other things at Target. But the first store, we got only Kate Spade stuff. And it was right at $200. And then the second store, we probably spent about another $100 on the Kate Spade items. Maybe a little bit less than that. So probably about $300. I think they're really cool. Like I said, these two items, I'm not sure about. I'm not going to return or sell both, but maybe one of these might go. I'm just not sure. I think they're really, really fun. And they're really pretty, but you know, I don't know. And I think if I do anything, I'll probably just return them. That way someone else can have the chance to buy them at Target. But I'll make that decision here today. But who knows? They're not very expensive on their own. Because, of course, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, well, if I return one, I can get some money back. But then it's like, you know, they're $30. Like, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But let me know what you guys think of my haul down below. What your favorite item is. Maybe there's an item that you wanted that you couldn't get your hands on. All of the things, and then make sure to go over and watch Winnie's video. Subscribe to her. If you don't subscribe to me, subscribe to me, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.